Welcome or welcome back. We are here in Colorado for the Rocky Mountain Rumble. We are about to see the second game of the 4-game Cup series, where we are getting ready to watch the Colorado Alpenglow take on the Seattle Tempest. Hi, I'm Emily Brixey, or Brix.
And I'm Emily Harrell. You can call me E.
And we are excited to be up in the booth again to watch this really great game. The Colorado Alpenglow have to win this game in order to be in contention for a spot for championship weekend. So I'm expecting we're going to see some big plays from a lot of great people. Emily, yeah, what's on your mind as we're going into this game?
Well, like you said, it is going to be do or die for Colorado Alpenglow. They're also going to have to pay attention to those point diffs too. So unfortunately, it can't just be a W for them. They're going to have to work super hard, come out hot, be in control of this game, and really write the narrative so that they still have a chance to go to championship weekend.
Definitely, it's going to be exciting. So Emily, are there particular players that you're excited to watch as we're going into this game with the Tempest and the Alpenglow?
Absolutely. For Seattle, I've got my eyes on Ikran Elmi. I've heard great things. Super speedy player, really great space awareness on the field, and a really awesome teammate. So looking for some plays from Elmi there. And then on the Colorado side, I'm excited to watch Sarah Ito come out and get in her groove and really dominate that Colorado handler set. I think Ito's coming in with a lot of experience. Super excited for the opportunity to play professional. Definitely not something that she thought she'd be able to do. We're here in Colorado, very glad to have her, glad to watch her.
It's going to be a great game for sure. So this is not the first time that the Alpenglow have played the Seattle Tempest, but this is their first home game. Do you think that'll give them a little bit of an advantage here today?
I'm definitely excited to see. I think we definitely saw the altitude affecting throws in the first game today. I think it'll be a factor here. But it is pretty overcast, a little gloomy. I think Seattle brought some of their Pacific Northwest weather here, so I wonder if they're feeling a little comfortable with what's going on.
Well, we are hosting the Onyx as well as the Tempest here, so I think probably their combined powers have led to some gloomy weather today. Here are the standings so far. As we discussed last game, the Tempest have already punched their ticket. They'll be going to championship weekend, but the 3 other teams still in contention for that spot.
Yes, with Utah beating out Onyx, Oregon Onyx there in our last game, Utah is still in contention for that second spot. Oregon has now dropped out of it. But that does make the road for Colorado more difficult. Colorado is going to have to win both of their games on the weekend, today against Seattle and tomorrow against Oregon. And as I mentioned before, they're going to have to keep up those point diffs point differentials in order to beat out Utah for that spot. So kind of a complicated way to get there, since Colorado and Utah are even on head-to-head matchups and actually even in point differentials against each other, completely the same. So yeah, excited to see how this all shakes out.
Me as well. We're going to go to a quick break before we get started in the second game in the Rocky Mountain Rumble Cup.
July from Nottingham, England, the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
And we are back here. Teams have just flipped to decide on possession. As the teams are getting started and getting set, we'll go ahead and give a quick shout out to one of our Alpenglow sponsors, Strive and Uplift. Strive and Uplift is proud to provide the Colorado Alpenglow players with high-quality strength and conditioning programming. The ultimate specific virtual offering supports players with lifting and field workouts, clinics around recovery, nutrition, and more. If you want to train like the Alpenglow, visit www.striveanduplift.com to learn more about virtual programming that fits your needs and goals.
Excellent. Well, if this is your first WUL game ever, or if you're tuning back in with us, just a quick reminder, there's going to be 4 quarters, 12 minutes apiece. We will have a little bit of a longer halftime in there. And these teams are going to be playing to time today, not to a particular score. So we'll see how that plays out for them in terms of getting those goal numbers up, those point differentials up. It's endless opportunities.
Definitely. It's like players are fueling on the sidelines. Got a good crowd out today to support the Alpenglow, and of course to root for the Seattle Tempest as well. We're all just here rooting for good frisbee.
Absolutely, rooting for some big plays, some sweet highlights, but definitely shout out to our glow pit there, and our glow chachos holding it down in their pink pants.
The glow chachos.
We'd love to see fans out. I know it's not the most beautiful day in Colorado, but definitely excited to see some Ultimate fans fill the stands here.
Looks like the Seattle Tempest are already on the line, ready to go. The Alpenglow taking a couple extra minutes in that huddle, probably centering themselves. Second home game of the season for them. You know, it can always be a little bit nerve-wracking to have such great support in the stands.
Definitely a great opportunity coming out on D. If they are feeling high energy, very anxious, D is a great place to get that anxious energy out. Run hard, work hard, and maybe convert first point. That'd be a huge statement. I'm really interested to see here, Seattle missing a few handlers this weekend. Jazerski, Cherry, and Gillett all out this weekend. So I'm interested to see how they adapt to having some centerpieces gone.
Definitely, and it might be, you know, there might be a little bit of an adjustment since those players have been pretty central points throughout the season. Some other players on Seattle Tempest are going to have to step up a little bit and play some of those big play roles.
Absolutely.
And we are off. Veldman here with the pull for the Alpenglow. Starts off nice and high, and it is going to come into the stands.
Little souvenir for the crowd there.
Fans, you're in the game.
So Seattle's going to take it a little past half field here with the disc in the middle.
Lim here with the disc. In the first possession for the Tempest here in Colorado. Baroma back to Lim. Signaling to their teammates downfield. Finds Abramovich.
Yeah, it's a little stagnant downfield here.
Looking, not quite going to convert there. It looks like Kirkland got some hands on that, but wasn't quite able to come down with it.
Yeah, Thorpe in the area, maybe getting that D with a little intimidation.
Akane's going to go ahead and pick up this just for Alpenglow. Finds Murphy. Murphy with a quick throw to Boyd. Gonna get it a little bit out of the reach of Larson. Seattle Tempest with an opportunity and to score. Fran with the disc. Fran finds Baroma. Back to Fran. Just on the doorstep. Elmi there with the disc. Moving backwards a little bit now. Abramovich now back to Fran. Looking to get it into the end zone.
Little miscue on that switch on the Colorado defense. Opens up that break side.
Kirkland back to Fran. Right on the doorstep. Lots of patience here from the Seattle Tempest. And Abramovich is going to catch that disc in the end zone and make it 1-0 Seattle up.
I don't even know that I want to call that a breakthrough from Elmi. You know, when you see your downfield person, they open up that inside lane by pushing out wide to the open side and then closing back in. Barely a little inside out on that. It's a very easy breakthrough to make. But the assist to Elmi.
And a little kick spike from Abramovich.
Here for it.
Our first look at the day from the Alpenglow O-line. And we're up. Pesh picks up the disc, quickly finds McLaughlin. He's gonna send it back, center to Pesh. Crossfield throw finds Torpedo. Torpedo looking for the end zone, a little greedy, and it's not quite gonna work.
Trust throw downfield. Reed and Ito in the area, but Colorado does not come up with that goal. Seeing a junk defensive look from Colorado here on Seattle's goal line.
Sue quickly squeezes it between the cup, though, and Seattle Tempest keeps it moving. Seeing really quick throws here from Seattle. Sue doing a lot of work and a layout there to maintain possession.
And Colorado out of their junk look going into person.
Sam Rodenberg, that reset there.
Yeah, like you're saying, quick movement from Seattle. We're, as I say it, maybe someone holds the disc for 4 seconds for the first time this point.
But looks like Kirkland was able to get it off, but not quite able to hit a receiver with it. Alpenglow going to have another shot here. Thorpe with the disc. Finds McLaughlin. Entering the red zone now. McLaughlin looking to reset for a handler. Finds Pesh. Pesh to Ito.
Sneaky lefty throw up that sideline.
Ito's looking for Dietrich, and it's gonna work.
That's a visionary throw, corner to corner there. Aubrey's always looking for that, or Aubrey Dietrich always looking for that open space to score. She sees it in the back corner and she's going. And a lovely throw from Ito.
She is not the player of the game.
Can I just say this is 2 games in a row that the player of the game that we've picked has been involved in the score.
You know? We're going to Vegas after this.
Yeah. Last game, each of the players of the game caught the goal. This time they threw the goal.
And we are all tied up here. Colorado Alpenglow 1, Seattle Tempest 1. Rory Veldman's going to pull the disc here for the Alpenglow, and the Alpenglow are going to try and get a break.
Definitely seeing the wind affect these poles as each of them has just been around half field. Veldman adjusting though, and keeps it in bounds this time.
Quick center to Abramovich. Abramovich looking up line. Finds teammate rolling. Back to Abramovich.
We're looking at a person defensive set from Colorado Alpenglow.
Number 17 looking to put it, but an Alpenglow defender, Shayna Brock, in the space, gets an easy D.
Yeah, not Brock's target, but pulls off, sees the throw go up, and gets the D.
Fernbeat Mockroff with the disc, looking for a big throw downfield, looking for Alex Daniels. It's going to get picked off here by the Seattle player. They're going to have another chance to score.
Definitely the wind affecting that puck, pulling it short. Definitely not what Beetle Moorcraft had in mind.
Rolling, finds Lim, who's going to stick it in. Great grab by Kawhi.
Yeah, definitely great awareness, great chemistry here. Some small throws up the middle, some sneaking through, and a nice, easy little high release to score.
Seattle up 2 to Colorado's 1. We are about 6 minutes into this first quarter. Lots of game time left. Looking forward to seeing it. Here's that long shot again. Didn't quite work out.
Yeah, neither deep look working for the teams, but small ball certainly working.
Seattle Tempest here with the pull. A little bit of a miscue trying to center to Pesh there from the Alpenglow.
Seen a little bit of poaching, trying to maybe recover that turn, but now in person from Alpenglow.
Garrity finds Dre Baroma, who toes the line to keep it in. Just on the doorstep now. Bradshaw. And it looks like number 13, Fran, is going to collect that stat point for her team and bring Seattle up to 3 to Colorado's 1.
Yeah, Seattle's end zone offense is looking very clean, very sharp, very smart, and very fast. Very difficult for Colorado to recover once they're on the backs of these Seattle players. We're going to see that sequence again. And Francis Geller with the score. A Colorado College product. Shout out to Colorado College.
Seattle pull here, looking to get another break.
It's Rick Huarte with the disc, also former Colorado resident. Beautiful pull from Rick Huarte.
Ooh, had to dodge that one. Hannah Philly finds Pesh.
Works this time.
It works this time. Pesh to Dietrich. Quick reset to Pesh. He's finding Thorpe downfield. Gonna go with the reset to the center, back to Hannah, to Thorpe, back to Pesh. Lots of handler work going on right now. Inside look to Reed. Finds McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking into the end zone, not at her reset. Sees Dietrich, who's going to grab it and come down with that point. That's another goal for Dietrich.
Looks like there's a call on the field, though, maybe a stall call on McLaughlin. That was pretty high in the count, that rip. Good on Dietrich for looking at that space, and certainly a product of playing together for quite some time. Dietrich and McLaughlin knowing
where you were at the time
what
to
each other
throw.
wants there. Looks like the disc is going to go back to McLaughlin. No goal for Colorado.
Stall comes in at 5. Looks like we have another call.
Looks like a violation downfield as the disc is coming back in.
Pesh going going to work, getting into the space for the reset. Tough low throw to read. She's unable to come down with that. Seattle Tempest is going to have another opportunity for a break here.
Elmi picking up.
Ricarte finds Rodenberg. Quick up line to Erickson. Erickson looking, is going to swing it back to her handler. Elmi there. Elmi looking. 2 players actually in the area.
Good communication.
Kawhi with the disc. Finds Erickson right on the sideline there. Back to Kawhi. With a block from Jade McLaughlin, who is, no surprise, already streaking deep. Pesh picks up the disc. Finds Hannah. Handlers are getting reset.
Ito coming back to fill as a 3rd handler here.
McLaughlin inside there, grabs that disc. Finds Abby Thorpe. There's a potential down call, I assume.
Thorpe has to hit the ground to catch it. So it wasn't sure if that was up or not, but the observer is calling it down. That is an observer's call in the WUL.
And Seattle again with the disc. Oh, but off the hands, unfortunately, of Kawhi there. And Alpenglow's going to have another shot at this. No surprise. Sarah Pesh here picking up the disc for the Alpenglow.
Elmi, great defense on Thorpe, who was meant to be the initiating cut.
Dietrich with a lefty up line. McLaughlin, who finds Thorpe, who puts another deep shot. Pesh comes down with that. Pesh to Dietrich. And I think that was a point for the lefties. And that is going to put our score at Seattle 3, Colorado 2. We have 2 minutes and 15-ish seconds on the big clock remaining in this first quarter. And it's been a fun game so far.
Already 2 goals for Aubrey Dietrich.
She wanted it. They took the other one away.
That's true. We know she does not like that.
Here's a look at that huck. Great read by Sarah Pesh, never a doubt. And to a wide open Aubrey.
Yeah, very nice awareness of where Dietrich was in space alone. With that step out backhand. Lefties are hard to guard, and tall lefties are almost impossible to guard.
Betsy Bash here with the pull for the Alpenglow.
A centering pass almost gone awry, but Seattle maintains it.
Kirkland maintains the disc. Finds Sue. Sue looking. Really tight mark there by Reich. Hit the hands of Cassie Wong, but probably that tight defense gave her a little bit of a spook.
Yeah, great pressure from Reich on that rail. Colorado was in a zone set.
Akane with the disc, looking for Murphy. Murphy is to bid, unable to come down with it.
Excellent bid from Murphy, but not quite able to clap catch that and bid.
Seattle sneaks it past several defenders there. Keep it moving.
Yeah, looks like maybe Colorado is gonna fall out. Well, are they gonna fall out of this D set? Yeah, looks like maybe they're gonna go person now.
Toe with the disc, Toe looking deep.
Reich trying to chase it down.
Cassie Wong can't quite come down with that. Reich in the space. Reich's getting a lot of spooky Ds. Do we count spooky Ds?
Ooh, spooky.
2 spooky Ds on the stat sheet for Reich.
I might give that stat to the wind, which pulled that disc hard out of bounds on the sideline.
Maddie Boyd with the disc here. Looking.
Boyd really disappointed in the options from her teammates. Doesn't have anything downfield. The mark is fully no dump for her, and she just boosts it, making Seattle work it up further at least.
Gonna have to bring it down the whole bit of the field then. Sue here with the disc. Finds Cassie Wong. Ooh, a bit of a miscue there. Pinios.
Yeah,
couldn't
definitely
quite find her teammate.
a throwing error there.
Another visionary throw from Boyd. Looking for Bash. I get it.
This time, Boyd throwing on purpose to a strong receiver and not to just get rid of it. Sadly, doesn't work out. We're seeing again a bit of a poach set, a different poach set from the Colorado defense.
Larson's gonna come down with that D. Like a call.
My best guess is that is going to be a timeout call by Colorado.
It's the end of the quarter. We were so in the game.
Oh.
It is end of the quarter. Seattle 3, Colorado 2, end of the first. We will see what happens when we come back.
July from Nottingham, England, the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
We are back getting ready for the second quarter here as the Seattle Tempest take on the Colorado Alpenglow on their home turf in this Rocky Mountain Rumble.
Yep, not seeing the cleanest ultimate being played out here. The wind definitely playing a factor, but we love that it's still anybody's game.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see, I'm seeing a lot of adjustments in the moment and in the game from both teams on defense, and I'm looking forward to see what else they pull out of their magic hat.
Hopefully the weather continues to cooperate with us. It's a little bit windy, but the players are doing great. Seattle Tempest is going to be coming out this quarter on defense. Looks like Ericsson's going to take this pull as they try and get a break.
Ericsson, a great thrower and a great puller. I believe she has some YouTube videos, instructional YouTube videos up. And so if you are a newer player and looking to learn throwing techniques, I mean, watching these games, going back and watching the season's WUL games is great, and going and finding all your resources, I recommend it.
Philly tries to put it out to Thorpe. Had to go around the defender there and was not able to put it to a space that Thorpe could get to. Elmi picks up, finds Kawhi. Kawhi to Abramovich. Back to Kawhi. Wow, and a bit of a low throw, but Kat Chung's going to come down with that and scoop it up. Find their handler, Elmi again.
That was an incredible bid from Chung.
Elmi with the disc, looking for a receiver. It's going to pop up a little bit and make this interesting. But the Seattle player is going to come down with it. Kat Chung to Ericsson, back to Elmi. Right on the doorstep. A little bit of a miscue there with Abramovich, it looks like. Sometimes you go one way and your player goes another. Thorpe with the disc now. Hits Pesh. Swings it outside to Ito, who unfortunately it's going to bobble the disc a little bit, give Seattle a chance to break. And that's going to be a break for Seattle. Ricarte there with the score.
Bodies out, Ito has position early and is able to go up and make that grab under pressure. A tough opposite bookends for Ito.
Definitely, uncharacteristic for sure. But this is a hard game. Seattle's a hard opponent. Right now they're up 4 to the Colorado Alpenglow 2. We are here in the second quarter.
And a replay of that sequence between the teams. Yep, just a great read from Ricarte, and we love the spike. Gellert with the pole. And I believe that landed out of bounds.
Akane here is going to pick up on the sideline. Nope.
No, landed out, so we're going to take it in the middle. Very close.
Very close. Quick find past the defenders. Finds Brock to Marilyn Reich. Beetle Mawcroft there with the disc. Close D. Almost had it, but Akane comes down with it. Alex Daniels trying to toe the line. A bit out of the reach for an extended grab from her.
Yeah, good awareness from Daniels, but not quite able to secure it.
Tempest here with the disc. Bradshaw looking upfield. Finds her teammate. Lots of movement here from Garrity downfield, number 10.
Yep, looking at Garrity every other.
Looking at Garrity again, a little bit of a miscue, and the Alpenglow defenders are going to come down with it.
Yeah, it looked like Sue was maybe trying to sneak that past, but too many Alpenglow players in the way.
That disc is going to pop up from Fern Beetle Mawcroft, but luckily
I think that was
Alpenglow's going
McKee
to stay
that
down
got
with
that
it, and a huge bid from Rory Veldman.
Doesn't quite save the possession, and it's Seattle's ball again.
Calling their players in, little deep. The wind is picking up.
Both these teams are being really heads up, which is good given the conditions.
Garrity with the disc finds a wide open player, probably because, there appears to be injury.
Yeah, I believe the wide open player was wide open because Daniels was on the ground. Daniel speaking with the observer, looks like maybe a pick call, and Daniel's going to catch up.
Toe here is going to keep the disc, though, it looks like. Wants that deep look, goes for a mid look to Garrity.
Yeah, Veldman definitely testing the deep looks here since those discs are hanging in. Smart of Seattle not to put it, but it didn't work out.
Couple quick turns from both teams is going to leave Seattle right in the red zone here. Timeout called.
So that'll be Gellert's disc when it comes back in.
Or they'll switch Geller out. Who knows? The wild rules of the WUL. I wish that this was called the Wild Weekend. That would have been a good joke.
Ooh, yeah.
The rumbling rules.
We gotta have the alliteration with the Rocky Mountains, though, you know. But yeah, if this is your first game, you're not super familiar with the rule differences with the WUL versus other, playing spaces. One of the rules is that the players are going to be able to sub out anytime there is a timeout call. So we may be seeing that from one or both of the teams here. It's been a long point.
Definitely. Couple quick replays here, and as we're waiting for the teams to take the field, quick shout out to one of the Alpenglow sponsors, Ultimate Lending Team. The Ultimate Lending Team is proud to partner with the Colorado Alpenglow. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, an investment property, or an epic vacation home, Ultimate Lending Team is here to help you with your mortgage, is licensed in 49 states, and you can learn more at www.ultimatelendingteam.org.
Shout out to the Ultimate Lending Team.
And we are in. A little bit too high for the Seattle Tempest player to come down with it. Akane is going to pick up the disc. Looking upline to Beetle Mawcroft. He's going to go back to Akane. Finds their handler. Caroline McKee there. Inside to Veldman.
McKee definitely a hybrid player, able to play both in that handler role and in a cutter role. It was a nice around throw, but just off the hands of Beetle Mawcroft, who had to go low for it.
Elmi there, finds teammate.
And a little throwing error from Seattle.
A turn there in Seattle's red zone is going to give the Colorado Alpenglow another shot here. Akane with the disc.
Seeing a bit of a vertical stack.
Whoa, and a big around throw to the bidding reaches of Alex Daniels.
Great possession saver by Daniels.
Huck here by Akane. And Shayna Brock's going to come down with it with a quick find to Beetle Mawcroft, who's going to hit a wide open Liz Murphy. But a little bit of an unfortunate turnover there in the end zone for the Alpenglow. They're going to play some defense.
Yeah, good scoop from Murphy, but just on the goal line, and then a miscue with the teammate.
Sue here with the disc for Seattle. Finds Elmi. And Colorado Alpenglow has another shot here on the end zone line. McKee with the disc to Brock. Looks like a pick call.
Yeah, drop from Pinillos gives Colorado the opportunity on the goal line. Seattle's defense is pretty suffocating. Colorado's gonna have to work and be smart and take the secure throw.
Looks like players are getting set. Brock holding the disc for the Alpenglow just outside of the end zone.
Looks like it's gonna stay with Brock. Colorado in a vert stack in their end zone. And
Another
there's a
pick
stoppage.
call.
Timeout call.
Timeout call.
We did have a timeout call.
Timeout from the Alpenglow. We are here at the Rocky Mountain Rumble. The Seattle Tempest are taking on the Colorado Alpenglow. Seattle is up 4 to Colorado's 2. We have about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And so far we're seeing some good plays. It's a tight game.
It is a tight game. People are hitting the deck. Even though possession hasn't been the best for either team, everyone's playing all out and super heads up with these discs that are dropping or popping up, ready to get in there, get those stats, make that play.
Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a change out here on at least the Alpenglow side of things. Akane, one of the Alpenglow's primary handlers, is going to pick up this disc.
Looks like some changes on the Seattle side too, a little bit more defensively leaning players on the field.
Carol Sue on the mark for Tempest.
I think we're going to look at Thorpe ISO to the front to begin with, and then the reset to Pesh right away.
And you were correct. Akane finds Thorpe. Back to Akane.
If you want a sure thing, look at Thorpe downfield. That's all I'm saying.
Pesh now with the disc near the center, looking for McLaughlin, and that is going to be in.
Between two defenders, Pesh sneaks that into McLaughlin, and she catches it just over that goal line. It's kind of funny you have that whole end zone space, but the largest percentage of goals probably scored just in that first 5-yard area.
As close as it takes. Here's a look at that again. You can see all of these really great handler cuts, keeping things moving. McLaughlin taking advantage, knowing when to be in that space.
Yeah, Kleinkopf does a good job of stretching out for that around throw to get it off the line. That's pretty essential in those moments. It's really hard for a downfield cutter to get open in that skinny space up the line. And then you have the chance to either continue that attack to the other side or to switch it up and go back and attack that force side that you were just on.
And the Alpenglow is out here on D. Betsy Basher with the pull. Abramovich is going to catch that. Quickly finding Lim.
And we're going to see a zone look from the Alpenglow. A traditional cup with some folks downfield roaming around. Seattle quickly moving the disc up with those slash cuts, and then a beautiful scooper to the middle of the field.
Francis here with the disc. Quick swings out. Kawhi now. An upside down throw from Kawhi. Bradshaw looking. Lim inside. Great grab by Kawhi.
Lim directing traffic there and distributing the disc.
Just on the doorstep, and they are going to stick it in. Stephanie Lim there with the grab.
Players are standing around. I think that might have been a pick there. And a Philly on Colorado calling the pick from that upline cut that caught the goal.
So
Players and observers chatting it out a little bit. It's a great thing about Ultimate.
I didn't see when the pick happened. Where do you think the disc was when the pick happened? Do you think it was 2 throws back, or?
So they're trying to figure out where the disc, whose hands the disc were in when the pick happened.
And
so
the
looks like it
observers
doesn't affect the play.
deemed it a goal.
The goal stands for Seattle.
That's a Tempest score. Seattle 5, Colorado 3.
And that's going to take us to a score of Seattle 5, Colorado Alpenglow 3, with 2.5 minutes or so left in the second quarter.
Low-scoring game so far.
Definitely, it's a little bit different from the Wild. The Wild were scoring really quick. I feel like we had quite a bit of a run there.
Yes, we also had a little bit better weather, a little bit cleaner disc movement.
Definitely a contributing factor.
Without a doubt, seeing, I would say, uncharacteristic drops from both teams, and I think a big factor of that is that disc popping up or popping down right before the catch. If you're mid-air or if you're bidding, that's really going to affect being able to make that catch.
And Alpenglow here on offense, Sarah Pesh with the disc.
We're seeing another zone look from Seattle here, kind of a 3-person cup on the handler, and Colorado is having to adjust to that downfield.
Thorpe sneaks it past the defenders, though, to find Ito. Reed there with a nice grab on a low disc.
Excellent scoop.
Finds McLaughlin, shoots it outside a little bit to Ito. Back to Reed.
Alpenglow's doing a good job of moving the disc, but then a throwaway.
Throwaway there by by Thorpe, a little uncharacteristic.
Yeah, a little zippy, a little low. Doesn't quite make it.
Gonna give Seattle a chance to get this break.
And a foot block by Kleinkopf.
Kleinkopf with a really important D here, gonna keep it on this end zone line for the Alpenglow and pick up the disc. Looking for an around throw to McLaughlin, and it's completed. And that brings our score to Seattle 5, Colorado Alpenglow 4, with about a minute remaining in this second quarter.
That's a lot of steadiness, a lot of wherewithal from Kleinkopf to get the D, pick up the disc, and then throw a very tricky around throw in these windy conditions. Good on ya.
Kleinkopf, it's always a pleasure. I'm a little tongue-tied after however many games today.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing myself talk, to be perfectly honest with you.
If you're at home and you need to mute us, I respect the choice. Unless you're Noah Hardick, then you can.
Big celebration for McLaughlin, we love it. What is that called? It's not a bookends. Kleinkopf got the D and then threw the assist. Is there a term for that?
I don't know. If not, we should make one up. Veldman there with the pull. As the Alpenglow are in search of a break. Abramovich to Elmi. Back to Elmi in the center. Finds Kawhi again. Lots of handler movement back and forth here.
We're seeing person defense from Colorado, but definitely working together, and they get the D.
A short throw and a Shayna Brock right in that space.
Timeout from Alpenglow.
An opportunity here for the Alpenglow to take a timeout, reset, and tie up this ball game.
That's right. They're about 15 yards shy of their own end zone. And I'm sure the coaching staff here, just wanting them to take a breath and be able to steadily walk in that goal and tie it up.
Just a little bit of time left on our clock here in the second quarter. See that short throw, Shayna Brock in the space, not going to give that offender a chance.
Little bladey, it hangs, it drops. I think if it came out flat, Brock would have had that run through D though.
For sure.
That's a ghost stat for Brock.
That's a spooky stack.
Books. Talking up some strategy here. I'm interested to see if there'll be a play or if it'll just be sort of a traditional red zone offense from Alpenglow.
To no one's surprise, looks like Akane's going to go ahead and pick up that disc.
I mean, how can you not trust her after that play?
McLaughlin in that isolation space. But looking like we're maybe going to rely on handlers here. Finds Pesh. Pesh to Reed. Unfortunately going to go off of Reed's hands, and Seattle's going to have another chance at this.
Yeah, looks like it pops up and just bounces off of Reed's stomach there.
Bradshaw with the disc now. Finds Baroma. Baroma quickly to Sue. Back to Baroma. A nice high release throw there to reset it back to the handler. Sue looking deep. Sarah Pesh in the space, but that Seattle player is going to come down with it. Rachel Bradshaw.
Yeah, Bradshaw reads that and owns that space really comfortably and really well. Pesh, even though Pesh is a little bit taller, just wasn't able to get into a position to make a play.
And they maintain possession through the end of time, securing that score. Seattle, Tempest 6, the Colorado Alpenglow with 4.
Interesting that that's one of the first away looks, one of the first hucks to work this game. A lot of those other ones.
Maybe adjusting to the wind.
Yeah, we're making adjustments out here.
And that is halftime. Thank you for joining us. We're having fun. This is a very close game. Seattle 6, Colorado 4.
July from Nottingham, England, the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
We believe that women and non-binary athletes deserve to be seen and our abilities showcased for the world to see.
We believe in perpetuating Ultimate by establishing professional teams and developing future generations of players.
We believe players of all identities and backgrounds deserve an equal opportunity to be recognized and lauded for our achievements in our sport.
We believe
in sustainably and responsibly creating equitable and accessible avenues for women and non-binary athletes to join and participate in our sport.
We believe that being transparent,
open,
and responsive to criticism is critical,
and that there should always be space
to fix our mistakes, grow,
and be better.
We are the Western Ultimate League.
I really want to show young girls that they can be athletes too. I've struggled with imposter syndrome, and I've really had to ground myself in why I play. I play because it's fun. I like to compete. I like to show it with my teammates. I like to push myself to be the best. And I think being out there and doing that for them and having other people see and potentially think that, hey, that can be me one day, that's really exciting.
I know I've struggled in my own life to take up space, and I think that it's so amazing that the ultimate field has changed that for me. That I can get out there and I'm no, I know I am a good cutter and I know what I need to do here and I know my role on the team. And I think that it's just helped me open up so much. It's also led to more confidence for myself. And I really want for other women and non-binary folk to see that, oh, they're out there doing this. How do I get into that? What does that look like? What's my role there?
I really liked a combination of both endurance and shorter, more competitive sprints, and then also going up directly against players. And I think that also is what attracted me to Ultimate as well. Understanding what you're capable of doing is just a really great experience that kind of drives you to just get better at those individual skills in sports.
My Ultimate story, I've been fortunate to have coaches and friends and the community to encourage me to be the player that I am today and ultimately fall in love with the sport of Ultimate. So I hope that the Western Ultimate League, like this program we have today, the Open Side, we continue to connect and welcome new fans and future players and continue growing this community that we all love. I think hopefully one day that someone will fall in love with the sport as much as I love it.
I think that's the biggest thing for me, is just knowing that we're giving an opportunity and visibility to the sport for young women. It's the best thing.
One more time.
Oh,
yeah! Oh yeah!
Baby!
Cody!
welcome back. We are here in the second half of this game, Colorado Alpenglow versus Seattle Tempest. It's been an exciting first half, and we are stoked to see what happens next. And the Colorado Alpenglow can't do this alone without the support of our sponsors. We'd be in a very different spot. So Colorado Alpenglow has been thrilled to have Dr. Mike Lavoch, Dr. Carly Hudson, and the rest of the Delta S Performance team to keep our athletes playing at their best. The team at Delta S Performance specializes in sports and athletic injuries to help Ultimate players play at their best, as well as in neurological rehabilitation for concussion, dysautonomia, and POTS. If you would like a free 30-minute consult to learn more about what the team at DSP can offer, please go to deltasperformance.com and fill out the Get Started form.
Well done. Not sure I could have said that 10 times out of 10. And here we go with some game stats. Pretty close in terms of stats. Obviously, Seattle just edging out Alpenglow, which we do see in the overall score as well. Big thing here, seen a lot of turnovers from both teams and very few clean holds. Again, definitely part of the conditions affecting things. I would also say there's some anxious energy in the air. This is going to be do or die for Colorado, and you can sort of see it on everyone's faces and feel it out there.
Definitely, it's a tight game. Seattle up just a couple of points with 6. Colorado Alpenglow has 4.
And that is only 1 break. Even though it's 2 points, Seattle has only scored 1 time where they have started out on defense. So that means that it's not quite as dire as the 2-point gap that it looks like, because Colorado's going to be receiving.
Definitely. We see some Colorado players right now throwing the disc.
Yeah, definitely both teams, well, mainly Colorado, working on those throws during the halftime, practicing, making sure that they're coming out, playing the best Ultimate in the second half that they possibly can.
And they're going to want to put some highlights out there because we have a great photography team. Jackson Photo works for the Alpenglow and sponsors the team. And we just want to say thanks.
Yeah, huge shout out to Sloth Jackson. We love you.
And the teams are getting lined up, and we are ready to kick off this second half. Alpenglow here pulling Rory Veldman, looking for this break.
Excited to see what set they come out with this time.
Elmi quick picks up the disc.
Thought it was going to be a cup, but not quite.
Not quite going to be able to make that connection to Bradshaw here. And the Alpenglow are going to have an opportunity for this break. Finding Daniels quick. McKee with a saucy throw back to Daniels.
Yeah, beautiful around backhand that just sits out there for someone to run onto.
Great low put there from Finney. Brock with a bit of a blade, and Veldman grabbing that disc, but there's going to be a call. Looks like a stall call.
Yep, as I was about to say, that was going to be a high stall throw.
Stall uncontested.
It is a stall called, and it is uncontested. Those 7 seconds coming in quickly. So no goal for Colorado. It's going to be Seattle's disc. Elmi picking up.
Elmi looks inside, and despite an attempted D, Seattle maintains possession.
Yeah, Mimic gets a piece of that, but doesn't secure the D, can't catch it, so.
Lim finds Bradshaw, who finds Garrity
really
in
pretty
the end
throw.
zone.
Really pretty throw to Garrity.
And that is going to bring Seattle up Seattle 7, Colorado 4 in the third quarter here of our Rocky Mountain Rumble.
Is that Abramovich to Garrity there?
Bradshaw, I think.
Bradshaw to Garrity, excuse me. Gorgeous throw by Bradshaw. Very, like, flat. I think that's the perfect distance to be throwing those away looks here today.
Exactly. And Seattle's going to come out here with the pull. Rick Gararti here again with the pull for Seattle. Gorgeous height on that.
Yeah, great height, great distance, a little bit of a blade. Definitely scary one to try to catch.
And Pesh does not. Picks it up though and centers to Akane. Finding the easy handler reset so far. Inside to McLaughlin. Bumps it back out to Pesh, who's looking to put it, looking for Reed. Thorpe also in the space. Thorpe picking that up. With a fascinating throw to Ito. That's going to work.
Thorpe and Reed taking different angles onto that disc. Not sure which one it was for, but Thorpe was had the better opportunity. Trust throw goes up. Ito, fortunately, veteran player turns the page, sees it, reads it, and runs onto it.
And that's going to be an important score here, as the Alpenglow are hoping to maintain and potentially even overtake the Seattle Tempest.
Yeah, anytime we can see a clean hold, we want to see it. Definitely speaks volumes about offensive chemistry, but also it takes less time. And Colorado need to use the time that they have in order to get breaks.
Betsy Bash here pulling for the Colorado Alpenglow. Another gorgeous pull from Betsy Bash. Abramovich is going to pick up. Center to Lim. Swings out wide to her teammate.
And a low reset throw, turnover by Seattle.
Lavoie with that grab, looking for Lush, who's going to jump it in, and that is a break for the Alpenglow.
Lush away determined to get that stat.
Yes, the excitement on their face.
Excellent awareness of where that front of the goal line is, big jump. Love to see it. Also love to see Larson to Lavoie, captain to captain. Seeing some chemistry there.
I'm just glad everyone's knees were okay after that jump in.
I think Way's pretty young, yeah.
That unfortunate turn from Seattle is going to turn to the fortune of Alpenglow. Lush jumps it in.
If I gave Lavoie an energy drink before this game, do I get like 5% of that stat?
Why not?
That assist.
And the Alpenglow are going to have another shot here to break. Veldman now with the pull for the Alpenglow.
Looking to tie it up. They're going to have to do something special out here. And the pole lands out of bounds, maybe by 2 inches. So Seattle's going to take it from the middle of the field here.
Toe here taking that disc to start for Seattle. Finds Garrity.
Those high release looks are looking good downwind here.
Downfield look to Fran with a bump. Looking, Veldman though with the D.
Veldman says absolutely not.
And that is going to give the Alpenglow a chance for this break. Beetle Mawcroft running to pick up the disc.
Shout out to Fern Beetle Moorcroft, who is turning 31 years old today. Happy birthday, Fern.
Brock now with the disc. Finds Veldman. To Daniels. Quick bump to Reich. Back to Alex Daniels. Lots of quick movement, quick throws. Upfield to Brock, who is going to give Veldman those bookends. And that is a break for the Alpenglow and a kick spike from Rory Veldman.
7-up.
We are all tied up here in the third quarter. Seattle 7, Colorado 7. 8 minutes remaining in this third quarter.
We're all tied up at 7.
Something I love to see is, oh yeah.
Here's that D, followed by that goal that earned Rory those bookends.
I mean, not all the Colorado players involved moving that disc on offense up the field. And I think that speaks to the people whose names you didn't say as the disc was moving up the field, because they made that space for those people who had that momentum. Good on you. Good job. And Veldman, we see some big stats today. 1 goal, 1 block. And the game's not over.
It is not. Seattle Tempest now coming out. This O-line's really going to be looking to show that they can hold the disc and make it look easy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Colorado can disrupt that, or if we're going to be able to see some more clean holds in this half.
Looks like Betsy Bash is going to give this pull for the Alpenglow as they go for another break.
Boyd on the line trying to bring up that energy, get that fire into her teammates.
And it's up. Abramovich catching, quickly centering. Lim now with the disc.
We're
Finds
seeing that
teammate.
cup from Colorado on defense, that zone look.
Quick dishes in the cup between handlers. Not yet able to break it. That might have done it. Erickson now with the disc. Kawhi. Finding Sue. Back to Abramovich. Back to Sue. Breaks through that cup.
And we're off to the races a little bit. Colorado falling into person defense.
Just on the doorstep, looking for this score. Abramovich now with the disc. Swings back to center, finding Kawhi. And that's going to be a hold for Seattle. Rodenberg there with the score.
Good awareness from Rodenberg. Takes the opportunity with that dump to just make a quick slash to the cone, to the pylon there, and they're open. It's just one step, so it's really hard for the defense to cover that right after they've been marking on the other side.
Close game, and let's take a look at that replay. Lots
so
of
Murphy
patience.
here taking away that around and puts Murphy out of position for that one step into the end zone.
And now a look at the Alpenglow O-line. Pull from Rolling for the Seattle Tempest. Hesh picking up, finding a speedily moving Akane down the field. Puts it out to McLaughlin, who toes the line to maintain possession and keep it in. A great grab from McLaughlin. A couple different players in the area. Alpenglow unable to maintain possession here. Gonna have to play some defense.
It looks like maybe it was meant for Kleinkopf, but a little overthrow
just out of the hands of Leah. Akane with the disc. Finds Ito.
And again, just past Kleinkopf.
That up line isn't quite going to work. A little fast. Defender tight on that mark. A huck here. A big look from Seattle. Hoping to move down the field.
Yep, Seattle looking for that fast break.
Great grab by Rawling, especially with Dietrich right on their tail.
And we know Dietrich knows how to read a deep disc.
Rawling going to work this point, every other, but a snag from Abby Thorpe.
Don't quite see that Thorpe poach in the lane.
Ito's looking big for Reed.
Reed going to the house, but that throw comes out a little bit hot and zips past Reed. No chance for a catch.
Maybe a little bit eager there.
I mean, I see Christian Reed going deep. Yes. I would be eager as well.
Sue picks up the disc and starts the movement for the Seattle Tempest. It's going to throw out of bounds, though, is going to give the Alpenglow this disc back right in their red zone.
Short field offense, about 15 yards out, but on the sideline.
Akane looking for Thorpe, and it's going to work. And an air spike from Thorpe in celebration, followed by a kick spike. Once again, we are tied up. Trading points, Seattle 8, Colorado 8.
Yeah, a little bit of a fake out change up on the spike there, but love seeing Kleinkopf says, I'm supposed to be the one throwing this upline throw. Throws a perfect throw into the breadbasket of Thorpe. Thorpe open on that strike cut, even though there's 2 defenders behind her. Thorpe celebrating.
Let's see a quick replay of that gorgeous put. And the air spike.
Alpenglow getting hyped up.
Alpenglow now on D with Rory Veldman pulling the disc.
We are 8-all. About 4.5 minutes left in this quarter. And that disc lands inbounds.
Elmy with a quick center. Elmy, excuse me.
They are on their own goal line, though. In their end zone even now.
Back to Elmy. Elmy finds Garrity. Garrity to Lim.
I mean, smart of Seattle, not afraid to lose yards to keep possession, and knowing that losing yards can open up the downfield even.
Baroma finds Lim. Able to quickly move it up line, back to Garrity, back to Lim, to Garrity. Handler swings really working to shake up that defense. Great grab by Francis. Kawhi with the disc, finds Elmy. He's gonna give it a quick swing to Garrity. Seattle really maintaining this possession, as many throws it takes. Kawhi finds Francis.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of swinging it back and forth, sideline to sideline.
Inside look from Elmy there. Just on the doorstep. Kawhi looking for Elmy. And the two of them are gonna dominate her down into that end zone and get a score for Seattle.
Yeah, great footwork from Kawhi. Gets open on Veldman there, right at the front of the end zone.
And Seattle maintains a little lead as we're just trading points back and forth right now. Both teams really hoping to get this W. Seattle 9, Colorado Alpenglow 8.
We'll hop in from Kawhi.
And the Seattle Tempest now pulling.
Yep, Colorado looking to hold this one and then maybe get some momentum going. They have not yet led in this game, and they're going to need to keep momentum in order to stay alive.
Great pull from Ricaurte, puts it in the end zone and allows Seattle to get down and get ready to play D. Dietrich's now with the disc, popping up. Pesh is able to still read the disc, come down with it. Find Reed, up line to McLaughlin. Centering back to Pesh. Looking downfield, finds Reed with an inside throw, fakes the around.
A little bit of clogging downfield from Colorado, cutting off some looks.
Colorado in the red zone. Akane with the disc. Handlers now working together, maintaining possession. Akane looking for Thorpe. Thorpe comes down with it. Sneaks it into McLaughlin. Once again, just at the top of that end zone, score for McLaughlin. We're all tied up again.
Yeah, Colorado really not just taking whatever's there, they're holding the disc and picking their moments. They're telling each other what they want. Thorpe pumps off Reed and then hits McLaughlin for the score.
This is an exciting game. I think that if you watch the first Seattle Alpenglow game, you can really see how far the Alpenglow have come in developing chemistry, and just this is the journey of a first-year team.
Well said. Good point. I'm glad to see them on the up and up because we're getting a really good game out of it.
Yeah, we are. Veldman here again with the pull for the Alpenglow.
All tied up, and Alpenglow has to score this one in order to take the lead. They're just trading. It seems like Seattle's still fairly in control. They built up that cushion to start.
Kawhi now with the disc. Abramovich finds Elmi.
A little bit of a poachy set on the Seattle handlers here.
Abramovich swings across the field, finding Cassie Wong. Sneaks it inside to Kawhi. Seeing lots of handler movement, maintaining possession. Just 42 seconds left in this quarter.
I think Seattle knows the goal here is going to be possession.
Over the top and a great snag by Rolling.
Yeah, great snag on that scuba by Rolling, saving it inbounds and up, but then a turnover from Seattle.
And gonna give the Alpenglow a chance here to go up, headed out of the third quarter.
Yep, just under 30 seconds for Alpenglow to finally take the lead in this game.
Beetle Mawcroft looking for Veldman, finds them, looking for Brock in the end zone. Brock reels it in, and that's a goal. Colorado is now up 10. First time in this game, up 10 to Seattle's 9. We have a few seconds left in this third quarter. So Seattle Tempest is going to get another opportunity to tie this up here.
And it looks like Colorado is excited for another opportunity to get a break. Love the trust throw from Mawcroft to Veldman there. Veldman saves it, a little bit of a doink and then a catch, and then a lovely assist to Brock, who also is trusting Veldman for that catch as Brock is cutting deep.
Definitely. You can hear the fans down in the stadium making some noise, excited for this close game, excited to see how this third quarter closes out. Alpenglow on defense, Betsy Bash with a intentionally very short pull as they are hoping to get a quick D and get possession.
Yep, Seattle has to race down to go pick up that pull. They are in the end zone.
Zoo is able to get that off. Turnover, and also some players down, it looks like, in the end zone.
Yep, a little bit of commotion in the stack. Some players tangled up, both a Seattle player and an Alpenglow player on the ground, chatting about it.
Looks like everyone's okay and just choosing to chat from the ground.
Okay, do you want to come to me or do we want to send it back?
We'll look at that again, see what happened.
It's definitely a call.
Okay, coming to the observer, no foul. Quarter is over.
Okay, so it was a foul called. The observer rules no foul. That occurred after the clock hit 0. So Seattle does not score out of that possession, out of that quarter. And we will go into the fourth quarter with Colorado in the lead by 1.
Yes, we are entering our fourth quarter of this game. Colorado 10, Seattle 9. It's going to be a good game. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back in just a second.
July from Nottingham, England, the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
And we are back and awaiting the fourth quarter of this Seattle Tempest Colorado Alpenglow game. We are excited in the booth. The crowd is excited down at the field. Lots of good signs, lots of big heads. Literally big head printouts of players.
Sure, that's what you meant.
Absolutely.
I know who you're talking about out there.
As we are getting ready, the Colorado Alpenglow have taken the lead for the first time in the game and are hoping to hold on to this to secure a W and help get them that much closer to a spot at championship weekend.
Yes, a win for Colorado here is going to mean that they are still in contention for that second spot at championship weekend. So they are going to have to pull it out. Seattle already locking in the first spot in the first first 8 or 9 weeks of play here. So Seattle playing for seeding at that championship weekend right now.
Looks like Rick Uarte is going to take this pull again for the Seattle Tempest. The Alpenglow O-line hopes to hold. Great pull from Seattle.
Lands in bounds and skids into the end zone.
Connie looks inside to find Dietrich. Lofty throw here, but Ito, the receiver, is going to come down with it. McLaughlin striking deep. And on the second look, going to try and hit McLaughlin, who is going to come down with that disc.
Incredible grab from McLaughlin. It looked like Ito pumped off McLaughlin's first deep cut because, you know, wanting to maintain possession, it's windy out here, and then the stall got high, and Ito said, "Ugh," Here we go. Hopefully McLaughlin's still there. Boosts it. And McLaughlin, huge play.
That's the technical term. Ito said, there's that great sliding grab. Jade showing the crowd, I grabbed this disc for my team and for you all.
And great D by Chung. Layout even. A little slow to get up. Hopefully that's not anything bad. But yeah, something that when people ask me about Jade, I say that person would do anything to catch a frisbee. And we saw that here just now. No fear.
No fear. Alpenglow here on defense. Rory Veldman pulling the disc. Colorado up 2-11 to Seattle's 9 in our final quarter of this game. Bradshaw with the disc. Finding limb. Little too low. Abramovich unable to grab that, but a quick throw away from Lavoie is going to give Seattle possession again.
Lavoie was excited to see Philly, but I think maybe the trajectory of that cut and that disc did not align. Seattle gets another chance.
Seattle here with the disc. Centering to Lim, who's looking upfield to Francis. Back to Lim. A little bit lofty. Seattle's going to maintain possession as Kawhi holds on to that disc, but a throwaway is going to give Alpenglow possession again and an opportunity for a break. To Lavoie. Great. Looks like a pick call on the field. Seems to have affected Veldman's catch. We'll see whether it goes back.
So I'm stepping in.
Really
we're
important
to
maintain that spacing in a vertical stack because
pick.
Otherwise it is pick city. It looks like that is what has occurred here.
Alpenglow maintains possession though. Lavoie still with the disc. Swings out to Boyd. Finds Veldman. Veldman with a saucy inside look. Looking for Murphy, who's going to collect that in the end zone to bring Colorado up to 12 in our final quarter of this game. Seattle with 9.
I think Murphy maybe surprised herself right there with that great read and great grab.
Fabulous work.
Visionary throw, beautiful inside flick huck from Veldman to the speedy Murphy. How could you not?
Kind of a lot of turns that point.
Yeah, it's certainly not a clean possession.
But Veldman sneaking it in, finding Murphy there. Great
if I'm
read.
not mistaken, that was also a break.
That was a break.
So here we go with some momentum. Alpenglow has worn down their opponent or elevated their own play and energy to really change the momentum of the game.
I mean, Seattle is the top team in this region. You know, I know the game isn't over yet. Alex Daniels there with
Excellent
the pull.
point. Excellent point. They definitely can't take their foot off the pedal if they want to make sure that they secure the win.
Baroma with the disc to Abramovich. Swings out to Sue. Upline. Finds Kawhi. Nope. Rodenberg. Abramovich with the disc on the sideline. Looking for Erickson.
A miscue on a roll that we thought was going to go wrong, but Seattle ends up throwing it away with that away look.
Alpenglow with a chance to break again. McKee finds Finney.
I believe that's Mimic.
Oh, that's Mimic. Alex Daniels now with the disc. Lots of fakes. Finds Reich. Stall called.
I mean, good on Daniel's off-balance throw, and that high stall comes off beautifully, but not quite in time. Stall is upheld, and we're going into a timeout.
And as they're going into a timeout, I want to give one more shout out to one of our sponsors, Ultimate Lending Team. The Ultimate Lending Team is more than a mortgage lender. We're your teammate on your journey towards home ownership. Our mission is to provide every Frisbee player a strategy to invest in real estate so that you never overpay on your mortgage. Visit www.ultimatelendingteam.com for more information.
Great teammates, I can testify. I believe you can as well.
One player who is playing out of their minds in this game, McLaughlin, got a nice little highlight reel of all of the work that she has been doing to help bring Colorado Alpenglow to lead this game.
Goal after goal.
And we are back in. Veldman finds Pesh. Quickly back to Veldman. Then up line to Pesh. A little over the reaches of Pesh.
I think that was off Pesh's hand. She doinks it and then can't quite recover.
Sue here with the disc. Finds Elmi. Elmi resets to toe. Up line to Francis.
Seen a lot of poaches in the lane from Colorado and a stall called.
I guess the poaches were working.
Man, that 7 seconds comes quickly.
Akane's going to pick up this disc for the Alpenglow. Finds Veldman up line, who's looking for a torpedo running deep, who gets low and reels in that disc. It is Colorado 13, Seattle 9, here in our second game of the day as part of the Rocky Mountain Rumble.
And a fun celebration to top it off. Yeah, that was a lovely sequence. I know there's a lot of trust there between Veldman and Thorpe. Veldman doesn't even really have to look upfield. Just takes a sec to make sure that that throw is going to come out well. And then Thorpe there gets a hand under the disc and a diving grab.
You have to love the catch and stay, you know, catch it, sit on the ground for a second, and then do a little dance with the disc.
Yeah, I mean, that's your spot. You own it now.
We'll go mark it after this game. Property of Torpedo.
I mean, she was sitting on there for a while. She might have already marked it.
Alpenglow here with the pull. Another chance for a break. Betsy Bash. Quick center, Stephanie Lim.
Seeing some more kind of poaching off. Not as much tight defense in your shorts, grinding out the unders and pressuring. It's more poaching off and seeing if we can do something smart, seeing if we can switch, seeing if we can make them think and think away those 7 seconds.
Definitely great grab there by Baroma. Maintains possession for Seattle. Unfortunately, a little bit of a short throw there is going to mean a turn. With Alpenglow having an opportunity here to score. Lavoie with the disc. Looking upfield.
And Hannah Philly throws it just out of the range of Liz Murphy bidding.
Seattle's going to pick it up with another opportunity to hold. Stephanie Lim here with the disc. Finds Kawhi.
I think this is some good adjustments from Colorado, from the coaching staff. What I'm seeing is the deep throws from Seattle weren't working out early, but they are playing very good small ball. So Colorado has adjusted that defense, and they're getting Ds on the small ball now, including just now.
Little too deep.
Yep, Boyd just overthrows Bash there. And Boyd beating herself up mentally about it.
Looks like
maybe an injury from Bash.
Might be taking an injury call.
Yeah. Doesn't affect the play whatsoever, though. Just going to get a substitution in here.
Mimic
Players are moving. Mimic coming in for Bash, thank you. And then it'll be Seattle's ball at the front of the end zone.
Abramovich now with the disc. Swings out, finding Sue. Dangerous spot to be in if you're Seattle. Get it out of the end zone. Stephanie Lim.
Yep.
A bidding Abramovich, can't maintain possession for Seattle. And a bidding Loosh. Thanks to the assistance from Larson. It's going to be another score for Seattle. For Colorado.
Yeah.
Another score for Colorado. And that brings us to Colorado 14, Seattle 9. We are in the fourth quarter of this game with just under 5 minutes left. And Lucia's eating that for dinner. Or whatever.
They're hungry.
Lucia's hungry.
Hungry for some stats. Yeah, I love Larson just running to that disc like, we are doing this, someone better be there, and just pops up a high release throw. Lovely bid from Way there, and a fun celebration.
And the Alpenglow are going to come out here on defense. Another opportunity for a break. Veldman with the pull.
Seattle looking a little more disjointed in this quarter. They had what's seemingly better chemistry prior.
Elmy picking up the disc for Seattle. Finds Rowling, who quickly throws it. Call
Looks like there's a call.
Injury from
Veldman's
Veldman.
down, holding their ankle. Writhing a little bit. I hate to see that. We've got some medical staff coming out to take a look.
Hate to see a player getting hurt.
Looks like the boy's going to come in for Veldman. Veldman being helped off the field. I'm not sure we're going to see Veldman the rest of this game, but their impact has already been felt.
Agreed. Claps from the stands here, showing Veldman support and love. Seattle maintains possession. Elmy has the disc. Elmy able to find Rowling.
Looks like a stall called, and it looks like by the gesturing, Elmy is contesting that they had it off. McKee retracts the call, and the disc stays with Rowling.
Rowling inside. Lim now with the disc. Finding Garrity. Garrity pumping it deep. Going to Erickson. Erickson inside. Back to Garrity. Finds Elmy on that continuation. Rolling. right on the doorstep. And Elmi is going to get that disc into Garrity to bring the Seattle score up to 10 to Colorado Alpenglow's 14 with just 3.5 minutes remaining in this final quarter.
And we'll see that again. Great inside throw by Elmi. Definitely noticing that that is, might be Elmi's favorite throw there, that inside flick. But if I saw Garrity making that cut, I'd want to throw that too.
Definitely. 2 goals from Garrity.
What's that?
2 goals from Garrity in this game.
Nice. Not unexpected. Garrity, an incredible player. Very fast. Very good field awareness.
We're going to get a look here at the Alpenglow O-line as Seattle Tempest pulls the disc. Abramovich with the pull for Seattle Tempest this time. Sarah Pesh catches that, centers immediately to Akane.
A little bit of a junk look from Seattle here.
Ito with the disc on that sideline. Just to put up a big throw, but the Torpedo's going to come down with it. Akane with a big huck, looking for Dietrich, who's going to backpedal. Oh! Can't quite backpedal into that disc to get the score.
I mean, the backpedal, Dietrich's signature move, but doesn't work out. Betrays her there as that disc just catches a little bit of a gust and sails past.
And a big D from Jade McLaughlin.
McLaughlin uses that sideline to her advantage and closes in. You can get the D out of bounds, but you certainly can't maintain possession out of bounds.
Akane now trying to reward her for that, and it's gonna work.
As she bookends for McLaughlin.
Into the end zone. Bookends for McLaughlin.
And she is fired up.
Colorado Alpenglow 15, Seattle Tempest 10. We have just over 2 minutes left in this final quarter. And the plays have not been disappointing.
Absolutely not. As we highlighted between the quarters, McLaughlin 5 goals now and 3 blocks.
You'll see those couple of turns, the back pedal that betrayed Dietrich.
Yeah, that was still a lovely throw from Kleinkopf to Dietrich.
Huge layout from McLaughlin. And for the sliding score with 2 defenders very close by.
Sneaks it in for sure. Seattle defenders making safe defensive plays there, which is always appreciated. Definitely playing their hardest, but not endangering McLaughlin or any of the other players. So
Betsy Bash pulling for the Colorado Alpenglow. It's got a lot of height. Quick center to Elmi. He's going to swing out that disc. Casey Wong on the sideline, back to Elmi. A defensive play from Betsy Bash.
Definitely gets, Bash definitely gets disc first there on that bid, but can't do it without making contact with Rodenberg after the play. Ends up kind of table chopping Rodenberg, and Rodenberg's on the ground. Looks like Rodenberg called a foul on that, and they're discussing it. We'll see how this pans out here.
I'm just going to contest the foul. Okay, foul contested. Okay, foul contested. Disc is coming back.
Bash contests the foul, and the disc is going to go back to the thrower there.
Seattle maintains possession. Disc back with Elmi.
While they did not choose to go to the observers for that ruling, So want to give a big shout out to the observers who are absolutely crushing this Rocky Mountain Rumble weekend. We appreciate you.
Kawhi with the disc, quickly finds teammate, back to Kawhi. A bidding Brock, both players go down, but everyone seems to be okay. Fran going every other there for a second. Kawhi is going to maintain possession.
Weird, but incredible grab by Kawhi.
Even as Elmi's running through the same space with their defender. Elmi finds Kawhi again. Seattle being patient on this end zone line.
Not sure Elmi had to tap that disc on the goal line, and I think wastes the opportunity. Then looks for Kawhi. Kawhi swipes and misses at that catch, and now it is Colorado's disc.
Larson picking up the disc here for the Alpenglow. Just under a minute remaining in the game.
So the most important thing here is going to be that possession by Alpenglow, not giving Seattle a chance to get another point in this game. But just as I say it, a run through block from Cassie Wong.
Wong finds Elmi in the end zone for a Seattle point, bringing us up to Seattle 11, Colorado 15, with less than a minute remaining in this final quarter.
Yep, so now it's time for Colorado to close this thing out. Probably not a chance for Seattle to come back 4 points, but Seattle can make a splash on an impact on whether or not Alpenglow makes it to championship weekend, because as we know, that point diff is going to play a factor.
Quick shout out, I see Olympian Stacy Gaskill in the crowd today. That's always fun.
Very cool when we have Olympic athletes, semi-professional athletes. And a quick look back at our Seattle player of the game, Ikran Elmi, with her first goal.
Erickson here at the pole as the Tempest are looking to get a break. Pesh picks up for the Alpenglow, finds Akane quick. Looks inside to Thorpe. Thorpe with a cheeky little throw to McLaughlin, who's going to boost it to none other than backpedaling Dietrich. The backpedal has betrayed her.
Really betraying her today.
I don't know, maybe she needs an extra bow.
Perhaps.
Stephanie Lim picking up the disc here for Seattle, giving them an opportunity to get a break and reduce this point diff.
That's right. Under 20 seconds left. So Alpenglow really needs to make sure that Seattle does not get this goal here.
Finds Erickson.
Plenty of time.
Erickson hits Ricarte. Finds Garrity. We're now at time, maintaining possession.
Great handler D by Reed, taking off that first dump look. And a potential stall on the field. Garrity thinks that she got it off. McLaughlin does not. They go to the observer, and the observer rules that it is a stall.
So that's game.
That's game. Stall is upheld. The Colorado Alpenglow have won, beating the Seattle Tempest here at home in our second game of the Rocky Mountain Rumble. Final score, Colorado 15, Seattle 11.
An exciting day. I mean, what we're seeing here is that Colorado still has a chance at championship weekend, and they're going to have to come out firing tomorrow. I love that tomorrow matters so much.
Me too. So definitely make sure you're tuning in if you don't already have it on your calendar. We're going to have 2 more games tomorrow that are going to be really exciting to watch. We're going to get to see the Onyx take on the Alpenglow, and the Tempest are going to play the Wild first thing in the morning. Quick shots from our game. Really exciting plays from both teams.
Huge Ds, huge offensive possession, saving grabs. Got some really cool goals scored here. It's been a super fun day, super exciting, great ultimate. The crowd is up, we're having a good time. Hopefully tomorrow's just as great, maybe even better.
I can barely hear Emily because the crowd has been so loud these last couple of minutes of excitement. So thanks for coming out, fans, in person and on the stream. We love having support for these really great athletes, and it's a real pleasure to get to watch them from the best seats in the house.
Yes, thank you so much, and sweet dreams of Ultimate.
Join us tomorrow. I'm Emily Brixey.
And I'm Emily Harrell.
No relation.